Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this AutoCAD 2016 training course, and the topic for today will be the addition of faces and edges. So I've created a mesh box, as you can see. We know already about what are the advantages of working with meshes and what we can do. So let me try to show you a couple of features. The first one is dealing with faces individually. So as you know, remembering what we've done in one of the previous lessons, we have a face, this rectangle, we have the edges surrounding the faces and vertices on the intersection of the edges. So I have a function here called Extrude face, where I can choose one of my faces and do an extrusion individually. So this is one of the advantages of working with meshes, because you can work with elements individually instead of the complete panel of the element. We can do this also with other elements besides the face, because we have a function here which is a filter, and this allows me to deal with edges or vertices. For example, a vertex. Let me try to get one. Okay, can be this one here. I have the movement gizmo, so if I do something like this now, I can change my geometry also. And the same for the edge, considering selection and now getting the gizmo. Okay, and something like this. Besides, because this functionality affects a big area and each panel has a subdivision in 9 faces, I can get a face and make a subdivision of this. For that, first I need to make this function a smooth more, to put this smoothness in level 1, because this is level 0. So applying this kind of thing, and now if I choose filter and a face, it doesn't matter which one, I have this refine mesh, which, if you see, subdivided the face in question. Besides this function, I can, for example, choose one edge, it doesn't matter which one, and I can, instead of having the movement gizmo, I can choose the rotation gizmo, and I can also change the geometry by rotation, which is another nice functionality. Another function is the add or remove crease. So this is something that allows you to put some sharpness on a particular area and remove that sharpness. So for example, add crease, I can choose one face, not sure what we'll do. Okay, put some sharpness on this, and if I remove it, it will do more or less the opposite. Okay. We can do another thing, which is the merge surface. So I can choose 2 surfaces and saying, okay, I have only one, so it will make some modification on the face. For sure, if you have bigger faces, so the implication when you change something is more global. And we can have a split face, where you choose one face, you choose a point or something, and an area which will divide your face. So these are some of the possibilities when working with the addition of the meshes, in particular the faces and the edges.